Welcome to the chapter 3. Don't forget to clone the repository and read the instructions. In this video, we are going to learn how to create certificates with Acme shell script. The Acme protocol is important because it helps automate the process of obtaining and renewing certificates. There are free certificates authority like Let's Encrypt and zerossl. Most cloud providers offer DNS service with the acme protocol, but only Cloudflare offers them for free. You normally buy a domain from a registered company. If you have not bought it from Cloudflare, you can change the name server for your domain to point to Cloudflare DNS server for free. For example, for my domain peruprop.com, I changed the default name servers to Cloudflare's name servers. Don't confuse name servers with DNS servers. A name server is just a list of DNS servers or a pointer to the real DNS servers where you can manage the record for your domain, such as specifying the IP address for your website. You change the name servers on the website of your registered company, but you manage the records on the website of your DNS service provider. You can manage both if you buy or transfer your domain to Cloudflare. On Cloudflare's site, we need to add our domain in order to manage the DNS records. Just add your domain and follow the instructions. We are going to create a record for the subdomain HomeLab. We add a wildcard before the subdomain, but doing so, we don't need to manually add a record every time we want to use a subdomain within a subdomain, nor do we need to create a certificate for each subdomain of a main subdomain. The IP is not important to create our certificate. You can change after. So we are going to save, and we have this new record homelab.peruprop.com. Now we are going to create a token to connect Cloudflare with Acme script. We go to Account Home, then Manage Account, and Account API tokens. Continue, create token, and we are going to get a token. We copy this token, we are going to the project, we add the token to the file containing the environment variables. The variable is used by Acme to connect Cloudflare and create the DNS record to automate certificate creation. We are going to execute this script to create two folders. This script creates Acme, where all the program and data Acme will be stored, and my certificates for ours generates certificates. We run the Docker Compose app, and then we are going to enter our container. The name is acme1. So in acme1, we are going to execute the shell, and then we are going to run the installer. Here you can use your email, but it's not really important. I'm going to use any email. The Acme is installed. We're going to install here in Acme bin. Okay, this is the file we are going to use to generate our certificates. And acme data is about our account. We have some data about our account. Now we are going to create our certificate for homelab.peruprop.com. We enter first the subdomain and then another subdomain with the wildcard. The certificate is going to create in a folder with the same domain name inside my certificates folder on the host. There are two important files. The file with .key is your private key. So this private key is always hidden to the public. And the other file is fullchain.zer that contains the public information for our certificate. These two files is very important to configure a different application, by example, Kubernetes. In Kubernetes, the certificate is a secret. You define a data file with two fields, and the field .crt you use the content of the file fullchain.zer, and for the another field tls.key you use the content of your private key. In nginx configuration of a virtual server, we use fullchain.zer file for SSL certificate, and we use the file .key for SSL certificate key. When you install GitLab, you use for certificate parameter for nginx the same, fullchain. This is the public certificate. For the private key, you use the file .key.